Welcome to the Italian Wine Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Vinitaly International Academy, announcing the 24th of our Italian Wine Ambassador courses to be held in London, Austria, and Hong Kong from the 27th to the 29th of July. Are you up for the challenge of this demanding course? Do you want to be the next Italian Wine Ambassador? Learn more and apply now at vinitalyinternational.com.
Welcome to another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Today, she is at the beautiful family-run winery Casanova di Neri in Montalcino, Tuscany, chatting with owner Giacomo Neri. Listen in as they talk about the winemaking, the labels, the terroir, as well as their recent 50th anniversary celebrations.
All right, so today we are in Montalcino, well, nearby. We're here with Giacomo Neri of Casanova di Neri. Are we in Montalcino? Is this officially Montalcino? I mean, I see Montalcino.
You can see a wonderful skyline of Montalcino from Casanova di Neri cellar. It's an incredible view.
Okay.
It is a picture. Yes, it is Montalcino.
So this is Montalcino. Okay. All right. So your winery is called Casanova di Neri. How did you come up with this name?
Well, my father idea, Casanova is the name of the country house, the very old country house.
So your father purchased the estate?
Correct. My father bought the estate in 1971.
1971.
And the idea, Casanova, the name of the old country house, Di Neri, the family name. Okay. Casanova di Neri.
Oh, so it's 50th anniversary.
Yes, last
year during the pandemic.
In the pandemic time, the 50th anniversary of Casanova di Neri.
Did you do anything special? I mean, it was during the pandemic?
Well, the idea was to make a lot of things, but in the pandemic time, no. We made only a big, a very nice party with all our friends, but especially the people, the workers of Casanova di Neri, okay. Also the old workers of Casanova di Neri. And it has been a very nice time and very close, but right. Pandemic time has been a unique time.
So, Giacomo, Casanova di Neri, it's an anagram, right?
Correct.
So give me some examples of the other words, other phrases.
Well,
it's in Latin, right?
It's in Latin. But Steve, scorri is a secret. I cannot explain. It's a family secret. Sorry.
But how did that become? Like, did your father tell you that it was an anagram? Oh, he did tell you.
My father.
Oh, so he thought of it when he gave the name Casanova di Neri.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Family secret.
It's not a secret. It's on your website.
More or less. In the website, you can understand a little, not all.
Right. Okay. So, tell us can you give me a little bit of context as to where we are in terms of this area of production? Because Montalcino, there are so many different microclimates, right?
Correct.
So where are your vineyards? Right? In context of the Brunello, the Montalcino area.
Well, Casanova di Neri is a unique history in Montalcino Brunello production. We have 5 different vineyard locations in Montalcino. The white label Brunello, we produce 3 different single vineyards.
Okay.
The idea of Casanova di Neri, the idea of my father, my idea, I believe the idea of my sons or daughter. We have great location. in Montalcino, in different place, for understand the microclimate about Montalcino and Casanova di Neri vineyards. Where there is the white label vineyard, close to the vineyard, there are chestnut plant. It's cool.
Okay,
Cool,
chestnut.
cool for Montalcino. All around northeast area of Montalcino, the altitude between 320 to 500 meters. The chestnut in the border of the vineyard. Tenuta Nuova vineyards, southeast of Montalcino. All around the vineyard, there is a Mediterranean forest. There are only 15 kilometers, but completely different microclimate.
Mm-hmm.
And for us, we can produce, we have great vineyard location, we believe, and we can produce three different great expression about Casanova di Neri, about Sangiovese, about Brunello. Same grape, Sangiovese,
Right.
same winemaker, same cellar, same area, Montalcino, but the Brunello White Label Casanova di Neri, Tenuta Nuova Brunello Casanova di Neri, Cerretalto Brunello Casanova di Neri, three for us very good or great expression about
But very different.
Very different, southeast, northeast, and east.
Thank you for listening to Italian Wine Podcast. We know there are many of you listening out there, so we just want to interrupt for a small ask. Italian Wine Podcast is in the running for an award, the Best Podcast Listening Platform, through the Podcast Awards, the People's Choice. Listener nominations is from July 1st to the 31st, and we would really appreciate your vote. We are hoping our listeners will come through for us, so if you have a second and could do this small thing for us, just head to ItalianWinePodcast.com from July 1st to the 31st and click the link. We thank you, and back to the show.
How does that translate into the final product, the wine? How are they different? The three single vineyards.
The most big difference, the bouquet of in the white label, you find rose, you find a little cherry. In Tenuta Nuova bouquet, there are plums, fresh plums, eucalyptus, rosemary. In the Cerretalto bouquet, there are plums, but more strong, graphite, blood. And in the palate, the white label Brunello, more finesse, more acidity, more light, very persistent, but the texture of the tannins are not so full. Tenuta Nuova, more large, extremely persistent, but more large, more salty, and over the tongue you find more the tannins, but with the same finesse. The Brunello Cerretalto, unique, extremely persistent, endless wine, and in the palate find strawberry, graphite, and extremely persistent. I repeat again, Montalcino, Casanova di Neri, Sangiovese, three different expressions. I believe it is the great, unique terroir of Montalcino. In Montalcino is a big but a small land, but you can find different expression about Sangiovese.
So you're the winemaker, right? As well.
Correct.
Do you have other winemakers? Well, other than your son now, right?
I have
Giovanni.
Giovanni helped.
And do you have other consulting winemakers?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Your classic question. How much of your wines, right, is due to the terroir, right, environmental factors, and how much is the winemaking, the style? Does it mostly comes from the winemaking? Is it mostly coming from the vineyards?
Well, Steve, no marketing, very open discussion. In my experience, the terroir, about the Sangiovese grape. Sangiovese grape is very sensitive grape, but I believe in all the grape, if you produce good wine, the cellar, the winemaking is very important. But for produce great wine, the terroir, the weather, the God give us the good weather, is 70%. 30% winemaker experience, culture, but without great, strong quality grape, you can produce extreme wine.
Yeah, so you
It
need
is my idea.
So you need great quality grapes to make your wines.
Correct.
Right?
It is my experience in the top level production.
So, of course, you're very famous for your 100-point wines, right?
I believe I'm famous for my face, for my body.
So, what is the secret? What do you think? Like, why were you able to receive 100 points from these wine critics? What is the secret? What makes your wine so special?
I am lucky man, lucky guy.
Right, you're lucky.
No, I believe, I repeat again, the vineyard location give us this possibility, but with our experience, with our work, passion for make this. But in the first position, the vineyard. But the vineyard without the experience, the culture, there is no wine. And I believe our philosophy to produce wine from great vineyard location give us this possibility.
Don't you sometimes feel a little bit too restrictive just working with Sangiovese? You have one wine which is...
I produce a small production of pure Cabernet Sauvignon.
Right.
The name is Pietradonice, and because...
and why did you decide to do a cab?
Because, Steve, Montalcino, Sangiovese. I am famous because I can give you unique wine from Montalcino from this particular vineyard. Very Sangiovese is Montalcino, and outside Montalcino, in Tuscany, but or other reason, but the heart of Sangiovese is Montalcino. I believed, and I believe when I've been young, 3 years ago, I would like to produce the most international grape variety, Cabernet Sauvignon. You can find the great Sangiovese, Montalcino, Tuscany, Emilia, or no many other place, especially Montalcino. You can find great Cabernet Sauvignon all over the world. Australia, Bordeaux, Italy, French, Chile, Argentina. California, incredible great Cabernet Sauvignon. And I believe I can produce in Casanova di Neri terroir in Montalcino, in this place, a wine from Cabernet Sauvignon grape where in the glass you find, sure, pure Cabernet Sauvignon, but you find more Casanova di Neri terroir and style and Montalcino terroir. It has been my idea.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Italian Wine Podcast, brought to you by Vinitaly Academy, home of the gold standard of Italian wine education. Do you want to be the next ambassador? Apply online at vinitalyinternational.com for courses in London, Austria, and Hong Kong, the 27th to the 29th of July. Remember to subscribe and like Italian Wine Podcast and catch us on SoundCloud, Spotify, and wherever you get your pods. You can also find our entire back catalog of episodes at ItalianWinePodcast.com.
Hi guys, I'm Joy Livingston and I am the producer of the Italian Wine Podcast. Thank you for listening. We are the only wine podcast that has been doing a daily show since the pandemic began. This is a labor of love and we are committed to bringing you free content every day. Of course, this takes time and effort, not to mention the cost of equipment, production, and editing. We would be grateful for your donations, suggestions, requests, and ideas. For more information on how to get in touch, go to ItalianWinePodcast.com.